Hey everybody, my name is Phil.
I'm Erica.
And today we're starting a new show, Abbott Elementary. So I've been wanting to watch this for a little while. Have you even heard of it?
No, just from you.
Okay.
And how you've been wanting to watch it for a while.
Yeah, I've heard really great
know
things. Yeah, I've heard really great things about it, but don't really know too much about it. So we won't talk too much. We'll just dive in. Let's do it. I don't know.
Excellent sentence structure. Let me see. My favorite movie is Toy Story, and my favorite character is Woody. Good. Mine too. Well, more of a buzz girl. I love his ambition. Right, guys? Okay, let's see. Brittany.
Ow! Miss Teagues! Andrew hit me!
Andrew, apologize. 1, 2, 3. I'm Janine Teagues. I've been teaching second grade here at Abbott Elementary for a year now. 8, 9. As a product of the Philadelphia school system, I'm proud to say I survived. All right, guys, so there have been 3 presidents since this one, okay? It's an old book. So here's where I taped in the others. I'd say the main problem in the school district is, no money. The city says there isn't any, but they're doing a multi-million-dollar renovation to the Eagle Stadium down the street from here. But we just make do. I mean, the staff here is incredible. I really look up to them all.
Please! Sit down! Why?
Well, I look up to the older ones. We younger teachers are still getting the hang of it if we don't end up leaving.
Oh.
Look, I know this school is rough, but I became a teacher to make sure students come out alive. Finally feel on top of things. Jamal, what are you doing?
I had to go, and the toilets don't work.
And the rug was plan B.
Okay.
I had no idea that it was this
I'm
style.
feeling the vibe.
Janine, why are you putting that rug away?
Janine.
Erica, I told you to call me Miss Teagues. I'm an adult, though we are almost the same height, and there's a little bit too much pee on it.
Yeah, but where do we sit for story time?
I will figure something out, okay? For primary classes, rugs are like a calming space for the kids. It's like a Xanax. Like a huge Xanax for kids to sit on.
That's actually kind of true.
It's coming.
I don't know, just think about my own childhood.
Yeah,
Or like in school, like it is
Circle time.
comforting.
And they are distracted by this song. It's like back that ass up for kids.
Hey, guys, could you sit down, please? 1, 2.
And I am not counting. Sit down. I'm Barbara Howard, woman of God. I do my work, I go home.
That is incredible, Miss Howard. Can't wait to get on that level. Where's your class, by the way?
Out in the hallway in a single file.
Wow.
What?
You know, Miss Howard, you remind me so much of my favorite teacher from the 3rd grade, Miss Elliott. She was well-dressed, good with kids, a wizard with a glue gun.
Thank you, Janine. That is very kind
Yeah,
of you.
I wanted to be just like her, actually. She wrote in my report card note, needs friends her own age, a bit clingy. She was a hoot. Anyway, hey, did you get my email about the 2 of us hanging together after school, or?
No, it must have gone to spam.
It's so crazy how my emails do that with you and nobody else.
Class, turn around.
Bye, Mom. I'm sorry, Miss Howard. Bye, Miss Howard.
Janine, you're not gonna believe this. Rachel freaking Maddow just retweeted me.
Wow.
So I basically work for MSNBC. I'm Jacob Hill. I like to say I teach history, but I live in the present.
Jacob and I came in together last year with 20 other teachers.
Whoa,
We're 2 of the
20.
3 left.
Oh,
So,
Wow.
trauma bonding, I guess? Do you want cheesesteaks from the corner store for lunch today?
Not from there. The guy behind the counter, he calls me white boy.
Well, it's like a term of endearment, and like if you don't like it, just ask him to stop.
No way. There's an entire chapter on white fragility on that, okay? When you start policing people who have...
Hey, Melissa, can you please tell Ta-Nehisi quotes here that white boy is a term of endearment from the corner store people?
For Zach Ertz, yeah. For him, it's an insult. Melissa? Chimenti, second grade teacher. What's half of 100? 50. Also $100 known as a C note.
Whew, guys, I need a new rug. Mine is officially done.
Me too. I shook mine out and all of the asthma kids had to go to the nurse's office.
Yeah, mine's busted. And you can't class up a rug like you can a couch with a nice coat of plastic.
What it do, baby boobs?
What y'all think about this little film crew I brought in here?
Distracting, makes our jobs harder.
But exciting. We about to be on TV.
Maybe.
Because they are covering underfunded, poorly managed public schools in America.
Interesting.
No press is bad press, Barb. Look at Mel Gibson. Still thriving.
Ava's our principal. She has a unique take on her job.
She's bad at her job. What's unique is that she's bad at her job.
Ava, can I talk to you? I need an aide. I'm outnumbered in there. The kids are crazy. One of them told me to mind my 6 this morning. I don't know what that means.
Oh no.
Calm down.
Here, watch your back.
There's kids.
Oh.
And besides, aides cost money, and we don't have that. Do you want to split your salary with somebody else?
No.
No, I didn't think so.
Well, if we can't get aides, maybe we can get new rugs.
All I'm hearing is new, need. And yet Barb, one of our best and most senior teachers here, she never complains. What is your secret, Barb?
Knowing there's not much you can do, Ava.
So understanding. Be like Miss Howard, people.
Damn.
But I'm not Miss Howard.
Oh, Tina, look, just try some counting exercises. Somewhere between 1 and 40, the kids calm down. You know, a little support might help make things happen, ladies.
My support was going to do about as much as that 5-year-old bra you've got on right there.
Hey, it's not impossible to get things. Melissa asked for those new toy cash registers for her classroom and got them.
Yeah, those aren't toys. I know a guy who worked at Walmart demolition. I know a guy right now working the stadium build. Need rebar?
Melissa is resourceful, capable.
Well, I think the younger teachers are capable.
Really? Then why is it that Miss Schwartz's hair is falling out? Why does Jacob here need a smoking break every 5 minutes?
I switched to an herbal vape.
And why can't any of you stick it out longer than 2 years? More turnovers than a bakery.
You know what? Hell, I think we should still try for rugs.
Yeah.
You know, before I taught here, I was in Zimbabwe. I was doing Teachers Without Borders, and what I learned...
Jacob, what did I say about, like, not talking about your time in Africa? I told you to
me
stop. The new teacher track record here isn't great. But also,
2 years, huh?
they're passionate and capable of doing this job.
Janine, Miss Schwartz just kicked Rajon, and everyone's in the hallway going
What?
crazy.
Wait, what?
Miss Schwartz?
Calm down.
What happened?
He hit me first. Liar. I'm a liar. I'm the liar.
She one of the new
I
ones?
wonder
Yeah,
if she tried
she's the one that-
counting.
Pulling her hair
Why don't you
out.
try helping? I don't understand.
You do not hit a
Like
kid.
mentoring.
It's like the one thing you don't do.
You could threaten them,
You can yell at them.
threaten the parents.
Mildly embarrass them.
I threatened a grandfather once.
You just don't kick a kid.
Okay, so not good. Miss Schwartz was out of line and clearly didn't know how to handle her class.
You hired her.
And fired her. They give me a lot of power around here. It's crazy. In the meantime, Mr. Johnson will be watching her class.
Wait, so Mr. Johnson, the janitor?
That's who runs the world.
Oh my.
I think maybe we should alert the school district to this. I mean, a child was harmed.
Hey, harmed? I handle this. No need to let them know that a child was harmed on on the school's watch, to be clear.
There is a 70-year-old custodian who voted for Kanye teaching social studies right now. We need help. Look, I know we don't have any money.
Okay, all right. I'll make a small emergency budget request to the district, and you guys can get pencils and hire aides or whatever else you need.
So even rugs?
Sure. Just email a request.
Okay, I can write an email.
Another day in principal life. I believe the children are our future.
Yes. Hear that? Ask and receive.
She's seen that.
Okay, they still don't have another teacher for this class, though. Hey.
Hello? I'm looking for Miss Coleman.
Oh, yeah. Hello.
I'm Gregory Eddy. I'm the sub for the teacher who punted a student.
Oh, you're the sub. Forgive me. I thought one of my colleagues here hired a stripper for me.
Okay.
Nice to meet you, Ryan.
It's Gregory.
Let's see how long you'll be here. Then I'll remember your name. Okay, Tim?
Yes. My dude. Oh, yeah. Yeah, keeping it profesh. I like that. It's nice to see another male teacher in here. There's not a lot of us. Hey, now I got somebody to talk sports with. You like women's tennis? As I call it, regular tennis.
I'm subbing here because I need a job until I can become principal. It's what I studied for. I actually interviewed here and got it. But then, I don't know, something happened.
I go to the same church as the superintendent. Caught him cheating on his wife with the deaconess. I needed a job.
Try prescription rugs. Classic.
No!
Gabrielle, what happened?
I threw up.
Great communication skills, Bria. Okay, let's get you cleaned up. I actually throw up all the time, so it's okay. Random man! Child pants!
Oh,
Security!
no. I'm Gregory, the sub for Mrs. Schwartz.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. But that's still not explaining the pants. Security!
Hold on. Wait. Okay,
he has no pants on?
Had to go to the bathroom, so I brought him, but then he accidentally went on himself.
Oh, okay.
I tried to flush the toilet, and the water shot back up in the air, and I'm just...
Oh, God, no one told you about reversey toilet.
No,
Okay.
why is that even a thing?
I know, I'm sorry. Okay, could you just watch her for a second? Hey.
You're so hold the time.
Okay, I'll be back for her, and I have some spare clothes for him
Wow,
in
we
my
don't
room.
have
I will
a-
get him changed and then send him back to you. All right?
Oh, wait, what was your name?
Oh, silly me. I'm Janine. So nice to meet you. Oh, sorry, P. Make a wish. It's okay. Everyone pees, you know.
Yeah, that was disgusting, but she seems nice. Is that me?
Good
Remember,
morning,
2
Mrs.
and 2
Howard.
equals 4. Yes.
Sorry. I wanted to get your expert classy eye on my rug request email to Ava.
In the middle of a
I
lesson?
know, I was gonna
We are not
say.
getting new rugs. We are not getting anything.
Barbara, have some faith. Ava literally said she'll get us whatever we need.
And Ava is just the latest in a long line of people who do absolutely nothing. Just do your job.
This is me doing my job. I think the job means trying to make things better.
And I think the job is working with what you've got so you don't get let down.
During passing, please come to the front entrance for a special announcement about some much-needed improvements to the school that I made happen.
Yes! Oh, do you hear that? Optimism wins again. Oh, thank you, Janine. No problem, Miss Howard. Oh,
Just
Janine,
exposing
you're
herself so hard.
lovely.
The district was so moved by my plea that they approved the emergency budget and sent us the money right away. Oh, hey, we could have hired aides, we could have got rugs.
What did they
But
do?
then I thought, no, we
No,
need something more
what?
immediate.
Oh, no, the rugs are immediate. They're like instant Xanax for kids. I explained it all in my email.
Girl, who
Look
told
at
you to
her
send an
face.
email?
She's like,
You did.
Fix the outside. Inside takes care of itself.
oh,
Y'all seeing this?
A plastic sign?
Thank God for the school district, because they gave us $3,000 and I had to spend all of it.
You spent all of the money on this?
How's that optimism taste?
she's the Michael
This is
Scott.
ridiculous. She has gone too far. Somebody needs to do something.
Yes, somebody should do something.
You know what? I'm gonna do something.
Okay, all right, whatever you do, I will co-sign it.
Yes. Ava can't win here because if she wins, then Barbara's right. And if Barbara's right, then what does that say about me? I mean, am I even a Sagittarius? Hey, you two. Wait up. I'm going out to lunch, too.
Thought you'd be working on your next miracle from Saint Ava.
Ha ha. No, I don't think I'll need anything from Ava ever again.
What does that mean?
Well, I emailed the superintendent and told him everything that Ava has done today.
Oh, for the love of God.
What?
The superintendent never sees our emails. He has them bounced back to the person in charge of where they came from.
Oh, no.
Wait, I'm sorry. Person in charge?
Teachers, it's come to my attention that some of you, one of you,
Oh.
think it's okay to go over my head. So, during lunch break, this lunch break, we'll be having a trust workshop so that we can learn how to become a work family.
We are at a crossroads. This is a crisis.
No, a crisis is eating the cafeteria pizza for lunch.
Why are we here exactly?
Well, Chocolate Drop, I learned that someone here doesn't respect me.
Well, who doesn't respect you, Ava? I mean, the school.
It's not important. We're gonna make this a group matter as to not single any one person out. Let's try an exercise where we say whatever we want out loud to each other, no matter how critical. It'll be fun. Let's start with Janine. Janine? You're pushy, squeaky, and annoying. Excuse me?
That's just...
No, it's not bad. No, we're sharing with the goal of making us all better. Constructive. Hershey Kiss, why don't you try? Start with Janine.
I really don't want to.
You're right. It should be someone who knows her
Gonna be
better.
done
Jacob?
after
Barbara?
this.
Well, her hair.
Absolutely
yeah,
not.
absolutely not.
Hold on. I can't prepare for this. Sheena, come on in.
Ava, that is my student. She should be at lunch.
I am kind of hungry.
Sheena, Remember what we talked
You hit her
about?
in the back.
What was the thing that you wish was different about Miss Teagues?
Oh my.
She got some big feet.
Okay. Everyone, that's enough. I am the person who disrespected Ava. I emailed the superintendent to tell him that she spent the school's money on a sign. But I did it because I care about the kids in this school, and that shouldn't be a bad thing.
Good for you, girl.
Okay. Sheena, you should have this. I'm so
sorry.
No, thank you. Okay.
It's that bad.
Charisma vacuum, am I right?
You know what, Ava? Janine is a lot of things. Naive, bit clingy, too cheerful.
Oh, this is good stuff. Let me call her back in.
But she is also right.
Mm-hmm.
You know, actually wanting to help the children at this school shouldn't be a bad thing.
Where is everybody going?
To check on Janine.
To eat lunch after I check on Janine.
Sure.
Janine, ignore Ava. Big feet are a sign of fertility.
Every lunch period, Barbara. Every single one. Amir comes and naps on the rug.
He was in my class. Mom's got a lot of kids. Dad's not around, and when he is, the parents fight.
Right, so he doesn't get much sleep. I tell him to sleep at his desk, but he says the rug is softer. Softer than his bed at home.
Wow.
I don't care if you think I'm good at this or not anymore. I care about whether or not I can make a change.
Janine, teachers at a school like Abbott, we have to be able to do it all. We are admin, we are social workers, we are therapists, we are second parents. Hell, sometimes we're even first. Why? It's showing the money.
I could make more work in the street. Easy. We do this because we're supposed to. It's a calling. You answered.
You want to know my secret? Do everything you can for your kids. We'll help. Hey, I suggest we put our money together and buy Janine the rug. What y'all think?
Wow.
Absolutely.
Yes. Guys, you can't. You don't have it. I know because I have the same salary as you, and I overdrafted on a donut hole this
Well,
morning.
what are you gonna do? Steal a rug?
Not me, but I know a guy who knows a guy.
Way ahead of you.
Hey, Tony, you big
She knows a guy for everything.
Listen, you still working at Stadium Build?
This day hasn't been easy.
I was gonna say
but
like
it's been
Philadelphia
good,
Eagles or
because
something.
I finally get what Barbara has been saying. Oh my God, he
Go get it.
Hello. Hi. You have to find a way, even if the way you do them is outside of the system.
You're on a mission. It's cool to see.
Well, thank you. Just a day in the life of being a teacher here. You get used to it.
Isn't that smell in the walls?
Oh no, you're never gonna get used to that. So you're subbing to go full time, right? Like,
We'll see. The job definitely surprises me.
well, I hope you stay for the kids.
Yeah.
Okay, Jim and Pam.
Did Deepak watch the show?
I don't know.
What is wrong with that? She got it herself.
Today. That's huge. It's all any of us want to do. It was axe head, then he quickly began to use it. I was called, I answered, and now I know, even with no help from the higher ups and no money from the city, I can get this job done.
Toilet to empty the tank. Now you're all set to go. Now remember, you gotta
No,
why?
why?
Before trying to flush.
I mean, at least go to the side.
It would still be nice, though.
I had no idea. I didn't know what to expect at all, but that was really good.
Even from like the little things that I have seen from it, I had no idea it was a mockumentary style. I was surprised. That was really good.
No, it's good. I think of all the mockumentaries that I've I've seen a bunch. I haven't seen very many.
I mean, we've all seen like the same ones: The Office, Parks and Rec,
Modern Family.
Yeah.
Of all of them, I think this is a story, like this kind of story, this theme needs to be told the most, like the most significant.
Yeah. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
Well, I mean, Modern Family.
Yeah, I was
too.
gonna say Modern Family had
too.
a good one.
But this one, I'm like kind of surprised that this didn't come out sooner.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, like, obviously teachers and, well, teachers ever, I was going to say, but, like, specifically in the States. But there are similar elementary schools going through similar struggles here in Canada. But, yeah, like, how many stories do you hear on social media about, like, teachers doing, like, incredible things for their students, and students that really go through it. And I feel like to be honest, like, I didn't really have, like, for me personally, like, a big place in my heart for kids until I became a mom.
Yeah.
And so I feel like if I started watching this show, like, a few years ago before I became a mom,
it might not have hit.
I think I still would have appreciated obviously the hard work that teachers do, and, like, just, like, the really real but comedic approach that this show takes to really illustrate, like, what goes on in real life. But like, even more so now, like, like, after having Zaya, like, I tell everyone this, like, now I really love kids, and just, like, to get, like, now those stories hit me more now when I hear about kids and, like, having a really hard home life, and how teachers really fill in in their lives, and how impactful they are. Like, I feel like I appreciated it then, but I appreciate it a whole lot more now, I think. It's really good. I'm glad we're watching this.
Yeah, no, it is good. I think series premieres have a really high burden on them in terms of, like,
for sure,
setting tone.
Pressure.
Yeah, like you have to set tone, you have to tell story, you have to introduce characters, like, all of that stuff has to happen, and all the more pressure when it's like a 22-minute, short format kind of show, and we're so used to, like, longer shows now. But I think they did a really good job with this one. Of all the mockumentaries, like, that we mentioned, I feel like this one has the most heart in terms of, like, the story that's being told. You can obviously find heart in all those other ones, but that happens in the relationships. Like, I'm talking more about, like, the issue being faced here. And yeah, like, we hear the stories of what teachers go through and what students go through, and how like, teachers are taught to see signs of, like, I don't know, silent hunger, or things like that, and how that can affect them at school, and everything that the other teacher was saying about who they are, their first parents, their second parents, their social workers, their therapists, all of these things. And it's such a huge responsibility for people to take on, for teachers to take on. And it's a noble profession, and I think it's a cool story that'll be told. But I think this is the way to tell it, right? Like, it's such a cool way, because, like, you have to approach something this heavy, because it can get really heavy, especially when kids are involved. If you can tell that story in a lighthearted way where people will actually start paying attention to it, I think that's a really good way to get that message across. Just kind of like Modern Family. Like, it was like that like the idea that, families can look like this.
That it's so blended.
Yeah. And that it can be normal. Yeah, I think that like, you need humor in that for people to be able to digest it if it's new. So I think it's cool. I think it sets a really cool tone. I'm excited to continue with it a bit more. And again, it's been winning awards, been winning Emmys.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, it'll be interesting.
And for the mockumentary, like, I've never seen a black mockumentary.
Yeah. A
Like,
primarily black mockumentary.
That's really cool.
I like that. I remember the creators of The Office, or at least The Office US, were talking about how the idea of The Office could literally be translated anywhere. Because, like, the full original name was The Office: An American Workplace. So you can just kind of transplant that to any workplace.
Yeah.
And I think one of the ideas that they had was, like, like, you can do it in a school, you can do it in a city office, right? So it's, like, literally just transplanted anywhere.
True.
And that's kind of what they're doing here, but it's just never been told. So
but they do it really. It's really good.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just really impressed. Like
Yeah.
the acting too, and all like the tiny nuances of mockumentary. Like right before they change a scene, you hear like the phone in the background.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Just those little,
Yeah.
those little things.
Cool. Well, I mean, can't talk too much. We don't know too much about the story yet, but I think they planted some good seeds.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we'll be excited to continue on with this one. Cool. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this one, and hopefully you'll join us for this show. And if so, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.